Hi, this is Padmaja from Kurnool Institute of Fashion Technology. Now I am going to teach you how to cut chudidar of your own measurement, or you can cut it freely. Free size also you can do this way, or you can cut your own size chudidar. Now you have the bottom piece for cutting chudidar and the correct measurement of your own chudidar. Now fold the length this way. I have folded here and open the cloth fully and fold it to half. I have folded this way. Here is the fold and keep this cross. Now fold this way, cross. Here you have. So turn this side. Fold needs to be your side. I have the fold here and I have the upper part. Now take the correct measurement of your chudidar. The length. Approximately you can have the chudidar length 50 for free size, or otherwise you can measure the length of your own chudidar this way. I am measuring it. Now I have the length of the chudi with me with 51. I am taking it only for 50. So I am minusing in this the waistband. You can keep the waistband, otherwise directly also you can cut. I have the waistband of, see, 8 inches. Now from the 50 I am minusing the 8 inches. You can minus 7 inches also or 6 inches also. From the 50 I am minusing 7 inches for the waistband, that is for the nafa, and you will get how much total. You will have 43 inches for this now. So mark 43 inches. From the upper I am marking is 43. Here I have, and see that down 43 inches you can measure it. The fold is here, so up only you mark. Here you can take 6.5 inch with loose. There you mark it. And now from here you measure it 43 inches. For folding 1 inch, total 44. Up to 44 you mark, and mark 44 above half inch. In between this line, here you leave half inch for stitching, and 43 is here, 1 inch down. So that this is 44. To fold the bottom line. So in this bottom line, check the bottom cloth also. The fold is exactly coming down there only. Check that this is 6.5 up to here. Now you have to keep this one extra, or you measure the chudi loose at the crotch. Here you can measure. If you want frills more, you can keep like this. So measure this one down. At the crotch part you can measure the loose, the down part. This is 16 inches. Or otherwise you can keep of your own. If your hip circumference is 40, divide it by 4 parts. You will get 10. 10 plus how much you need for pleats, you can add extra. So I have how much less here the cloth I have to measure. I have only 4 inches and the remaining I doesn't have anything. So cut it here and just on the table itself you can mark up to 16. I am taking 10 plus 6 inches extra. This is the length we need. So here I have, up to here I need cloth here. So now you measure your crotch width. How much you need it down here. Same it will be there, because that is straight line. So 16 inches also I am keeping here. You want loose more, you can add here. From this point you connect this to this. Straight. You can put it tight or loose with the stitching allowances. How much you need for stitching, you can mark it and stitch here, so that you will get a tight fitting here. I have loose chudi, so I am marking it up to this line. In the stitching process I can make it tight here. Now I am cutting here and I will add the cloth, the remaining cloth I will add there. is also useful for free chudi cutting also. Now I have cloths, two parts here and the folded part here. I am using this part for pieces, for cutting the piece. 4 pieces cut. Mark here the line so that you have the piece for balance piece for stitching. I have the crotch you can measure. You take total crotch you can measure. Removing the waistband, you can measure the down. Below the waistband, you measure the down part. D6. I have 6.5 here. So take 6.5 from here. Leave half inch above and mark 6.5 and again half inch down. You can mark this line up to here, or you can add 1 more inch. Total you can take 16 I have taken, 1 inch for stitching. Total 17 I am marking here, and from there half inch leaving, 6.5 half I left half inch above and half inch down. Total 7. I am going to add for this. Now mark a line here to cut. So I have cut the piece here. Extra you have to cut so that you will have the stitching line. Outside the marking line you have to cut so that you can add it for stitching. Cut the line. I have 2 parts so that I get here. And the other 2 parts I need for the other side. Cut this also. I got 2 and 2 more I need. Cut in this the other 2 more. Or if you are not getting, you can put a joint also, or otherwise you can cut another. Cut this part. We are not getting here, so take this way across. Like this, you can cut the other part. I got in this cloth this way. Now cut the other 2 parts also. So I got the 4 pieces to join at the pleats part. So these 4 parts has to be joined here. Each part has each piece. So I have to join here and we'll get the pleats here. Now we have to cut the waistband. The remaining piece, folded piece is there. In that you have to cut the waistband. Now how much loose is there your waistband? You have to check. Check your waistband loose. This is the total waistband and you have to check the waistband loose. I have, this is 23 inches I have. So mark 23 inches plus 1 inch extra. So I have to take 24 inches. Mark the waistband here. 24. Now I have minus 8 inches. So 8 plus down half inch and again 1.5 inch above. Total I have 10 inches for folding the nade piece. The balance I have to join the piece. Now cut this one. With loose you want extra, you can put the loose also. Now join this piece only here. You can join the piece here. See, mark this one and cut outside the piece. Cut outside the line so that it is joined. For the extra will go for joining. This is for waistband. Now cut the 2 pieces. Fold is there, for that you can cut into 2 waistbands. for the band, one for the front, and the joining piece also comes here, one for the other end and the other for the other end, other part. So we have two pieces of chudi and the pieces of cut band. We have this one. Join the pieces here. You want to put mark it or you can put a touch here. So these pieces has to join here, and you have two waistbands and two pieces of chudi. Thank you.